He's Cruz. She's Box. Cruz and Box on 103.5 Kiss FM.
Saturday was my birthday. Thanks for coming out, by the way, Tasha. We had a good time.
I had a great time, and I didn't know that your parents were, well, this was like a meet the parents moment, and they were paid for dinner and everything.
I know, my parents are actually really sweet.
I wouldn't have ordered so much to drink.
Yeah, so my mom and dad are in town for my birthday from Detroit, and they're staying at my house, and they're sleeping in my nice big bed, and my dog Mark and I are sleeping on a little crappy blow-up mattress.
And they have the cutest little Midwest accents. I love it.
Oh, my God. So I was going to call my mom real quick, because I feel like I don't see them a lot. I see them like twice a year. So I don't know if we're getting a little disconnected, if they don't know me as well as they used to. So we're going to call my mom and play Fib or Did. I just want to see if we still have that connection that we used to have. I hope they're like awake right now.
Hello?
Hello, Mother.
Hi, honey.
It's Christopher and Tasha Box. How are you?
We're great, thank you. How are you doing?
Good. Did you sleep okay in my bed and I had to sleep in the blow-up mattress?
Sorry about that. Had a wonderful night's sleep on your bed and using Tasha's pillows and...
I know. Yeah, my back feels great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, sorry about that.
So since you were too lazy to get up at 6 a.m. and come on the show this morning, we were just going to bring the show to you since you're staying at my house right now. And we wanted to play a little game.
Okay.
It's really fun. Tasha, you want to explain how this game works?
We're calling it Fib or Did. I will read you some stories about Chris, and you will tell me if it's a fib, if it's a lie, or if it actually happened, if he did it.
Okay.
I want to see how well you know me. Since I only get to see you like twice a year, and I feel like maybe we're disconnecting a little bit. So 2 of these stories are a fib. 1 of them is a did.
Okay.
Tasha Box.
In no particular order. Remember in high school when Chris broke your heart? The entire football team, they dyed their hair bleach blonde, right?
Yes.
And then Chris asked you if he could do it. You said no, but instead he went ahead and dyed his hair jet black just so he could stand out.
True.
What Chris didn't tell you is that his older brother said that he should do it anyway. Chris never told you that because he didn't want to get him in trouble, so he lied and said his friend Michael Chamberlain helped him dye his hair.
Now, before you jump in, Mom, and decide if that's a fib or a did, we got to tell you 2 more stories. You got to pick all 3 and decide which one is a did and which 2 are fibs.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go back a little ways. Do you remember when Chris got lost in the nature trails behind your house with his friends?
Yes.
Okay, he was gone for hours. He got lost, just to update everybody. And when he came home, he was crying. Clearly too old to be crying like that in a situation like that.
I was crying.
It was because his friends left him and he couldn't find his way home, but that's not the whole truth. He was actually in the nature trails, not with his friends. He was with his girl, and he was experiencing his first time. And when he came home crying, it was because he felt this massive guilt, like he let you down, and he didn't have the heart to tell you.
Oh, my God.
All right, last story, fib or did.
Oh, God.
Okay. Go ahead. Hit me with it.
I don't want this to break her heart, any of these. I feel terrible, but I'm going to keep telling you. Chris spent a lot of time with his friend Keith Anderson. You remember him?
Yes.
Okay. You remember how he always wanted to spend the night at his house instead of having a sleepover at your house?
Oh, kind of.
Okay, it wasn't because Keith's mom was more fun or cooler or they could stay up later. It was because their family had a subscription to the Spice Channel, and Chris and Keith would stay up watching adult movies.
Oh, my God.
So 2 of those stories are a fib. 1 of them is a did. Which story do you think is actually true? And these, one of them is 100% true.
The only one that I know that is true is about dyeing your hair.
Okay, so you feel that Chris dyed his hair. It was really your oldest son's idea, but he did cover up and said it was his friend's idea.
Yes, that is true.
Is that true, Chris?
That is 100% absolutely false. That is not true.
I don't want to know that the other stories are true.
When one of your children was spending the night at Keith Anderson's house, they were watching the Spice Channel.
Oh, my God. Well, we'll be home on Wednesday, and I'm going to pay the Andersons a visit.
Oh, we would go over there all the time, and we would just watch and be like, oh, my God, boobs. And we'd, like, eat cookies and milk and freak out about our lives.
La, 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 la.
I do the same thing.
But the good news is I did not lose my virginity in the woods, so that's a good thing.
Oh, okay, thanks. I feel relieved. Yeah, I'm really relieved.
Yeah, that makes it any better.